execute an attack without human input. What are the ethical and legal implications? The idea of machines deciding life and death matters on their own is unsettling, to say the least. Experts warn that this could pave the way for a new kind of arms race, one where governments aren't necessarily the key players. Instead, private corporations and billionaires with access to cutting-edge tech could hold the balance of power. Who ensures accountability then? Who makes sure this kind of technology isn't misused? This isn't just a military concern. Public opinion on the X-01 is just as split. Supporters see it as a marvel of human ingenuity, a symbol that we're on the cusp of a new technological golden age. They picture a world where the X-01 is used to save lives, flying medical supplies to remote regions in minutes, or delivering disaster relief almost instantly. They imagine a future where international travel isn't. Environmental concerns also loom large. Musk has claimed that the X-01 propulsion system is cleaner than any jet engine ever created, and that's great if true. But producing anti-gravity materials might require rare earth elements and high-energy processes, which could have unforeseen environmental impacts. Critics argue that the long-term consequences of this tech could outweigh the short-term gains, especially if the production process isn't as clean as Musk suggests. Despite these concerns, it's hard to deny the X-01 potential to reshape how we think about travel, logistics, and even global connectivity. For supporters, this jet represents the next step in human progress, a leap toward a future where distance is no longer a barrier. For critics, it's a Pandora's box that could unleash more problems than it solves. Countries that used to comfortably lead the tech race are now scrambling to catch up, while others are rushing to impose restrictions on similar advancements. It's not basically trying to make sure no one goes rogue with an army of anti-gravity drones or stealth jets. The X-01 is a key to unlocking insane possibilities, revolutionizing travel, logistics, and even disaster response. But it's also a Pandora's box, forcing us to face tough questions about control, ethics, and the kind of world we want to build. Think about it. Who gets to decide how this technology is used? Do we want it in the hands of governments, private corporations, or, scarier still, individuals with enough money and ambition to shape the future in their image? The stakes are massive, and we're not exactly prepared for the moral, political, and environmental challenges this tech brings to the table. Right now, the X-01 stands as a mind-blowing marvel of engineering perched on the edge of history. It could lead us to a world of unprecedented innovation and connectivity, a place where travel and logistics are seamless, and the boundaries of geography no longer matter. Or it could spiral into a dangerous power against the powers that be. Whatever the truth is, the possibility of such a provocative move has sparked heated debates across industries, political circles, and social media. Supporters of Musk's potential stunt are hailing it as a bold, revolutionary step to break free from the chains of bureaucratic regulation and push the boundaries of innovation. They see it as a necessary challenge, one that could free technology from the stranglehold of outdated rules, allowing it to move forward at a pace that matches the potential it holds. For them, it's about progress, not just for Musk's company, but for all of humanity. On the flip side, there are plenty of critics who view this as reckless grandstanding, potentially putting public safety at risk and sparking unnecessary conflicts with authorities. It's easy to see why they're worried. The X-01 is no ordinary jet. It's a total reimagining of flight, blending autonomous systems, hybrid propulsion, and cutting-edge materials that could change the way we think about transportation. Why this could revolutionize both logistics and transportation. If successful, this kind of technology could drastically reduce travel times, shrink the world, and open up opportunities for exploring places we've never dreamed of reaching before. It's not just a faster way to get from point A to point B, though. The X-01 represents a fundamental shift in how we think about flight itself. Imagine a world where getting from New York to Tokyo isn't a multi-hour flight, but a quick hop that's almost instantaneous. The jet's ability to defy traditional flight dynamics and operate at speeds far beyond anything we've seen before makes it a potential game-changer, not just in terms of technology, but in the way people live, work, and interact with the world. However, beyond the technological marvel of the X-01 lies an even deeper, more philosophical question. Musk's development of an aircraft capable of bypassing existing air traffic control systems and regulatory frameworks is raising some serious issues about control. Who gets to decide, call the shots, regardless of national security or the well-being of the public? They're concerned about the security risks posed by unregulated flight paths, the potential for misuse, and how such technologies could disrupt existing infrastructure. On the other side, there's a growing camp that argues current regulations are outdated and have been stifling progress for far too long. They believe that the world needs more innovators like Musk, people willing to take risks and challenge norms in order to push humanity forward. For them, the X-01 isn't just a symbol of technological advancement, but a rallying cry for freedom, creativity, and the ability of individuals to shape the future. They argue that the status quo needs to be shaken up if we're going to make any real advancements. As the debate continues, one thing is becoming clear. The X-01 represents more than just one piece of technology or even a singular flight. It's symbolic of a much larger conversation about the kind of future we want to create and who gets to decide how that future unfolds, bringing packages to your doorstep in minutes, and where the limitations of traditional transport are all but erased. It's a world that could redefine mobility, making it easier for people and goods to travel long distances quickly and efficiently. But of course, such a world is as terrifying as it is exciting. The very idea of having powerful AI-driven aircraft in the hands of private companies, especially ones with the potential for military applications, raises some serious concerns. If this kind of technology is unregulated, we could be looking at a future where a few individuals or corporations control entire industries, with little oversight or accountability. It could lead to a new kind of inequality, where the people who already have the most power gain even more by controlling the skies. So, where does all of this leave us? Right now, the X-01 stands as a testament to what could be possible, both in terms of innovation and human potential. But with that potential comes a mountain of ethics, and continues to do so. One of the biggest projects they've been working on is Starship, a next-gen rocket designed to take humans and cargo to places far beyond Earth, like the Moon and Mars. Starship is meant to be the rocket of the future, a massive, fully reusable spacecraft that could cut down the cost of space travel by a huge margin. In April 2023, SpaceX conducted Starship's first orbital flight test. The test wasn't perfect. There were some hiccups along the way, which is typical in the early stages of rocket development, but it still marked a major milestone in space exploration. It showed that the rocket could get off the ground and head toward orbit, which is a huge step forward in making space travel more accessible and affordable. Since that first test, SpaceX has been refining Starship, launching multiple test flights in 2024 to fine-tune the rocket's design and functionality. These tests have been key to proving that Starship is not just a theoretical concept, but something that could realistically take off in the beast of a rocket. The potential is clear. Starship could make space travel more like air travel, where rockets could be reused and launched regularly at a fraction of the cost we see today. All of this is important because it has positioned SpaceX as a major competitor to traditional space agencies like NASA. In fact, the work SpaceX is doing is pushing NASA to think outside the box and look to private companies for help with some of their most ambitious projects. SpaceX's progress with Starship could be a big factor in reducing the cost of space exploration, which historically has been astronomical, pun intended. But Starship isn't the only thing SpaceX is working on. Another major project is Starlink, a satellite network that aims to provide global high-speed internet coverage. Starlink has the potential to change the way we connect to the internet, especially in remote areas where traditional internet infrastructure just doesn't exist. With a constellation of thousands of small satellites orbiting Earth, Starship and other space-related projects, while also creating a new market for global communications. What do you think? Leave your thoughts in the comments below, and if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. See you in the next one.